Cheetah boy go speed. Sup guys? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Transformers Studio Series 78 Voyager class Rise the Beast Cheetor. Now, when this figure was first leaked, a lot of people had mixed emotions about this figure. Me personally, I think it was cool. I think this is the idea across for a good live-action Cheetor. The painting and sculpting on this figure, it's pretty good. However, the little cheetah spots or dots on the figure is a little weird and out of place, but whatever. What's a cheetah without the dots, I guess? Also, I really like what they did with the hands. I like how they added the little cheetah claws, just in case he loses his weapon. Also, I really like how flat he is. There we go. Tail. And for some weird reason, the cheetah has a little bit of butt flap. That's a little weird. I don't think it's as bad as the mainline Voyager class Optimus Primal, but that's a story for another review for another time. Also, the back looks a little goofy. However, I like how they add a little bit of mechanical detail on the back of Cheetor's shoulder. Also, can we just talk about the head? It's kind of reminiscent from Black Panther. Well, kind of. Honestly, I feel like the tail over here is kind of a little goofy, staying on the back, so I like keeping it down like here. It resembles the cheetah-like nature for this guy. Also, I've noticed some fur on his arm, and some more fur over here. Anyways, let's just get down to accessories. So for accessories, Cheetor comes with these goofy-looking weapons. They almost look like the tail of a scorpion. And you can actually put the swords together. So yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool that Cheetor has that. Kind of reminds me of Sentinel Prime swords. I mean, like, not the design, but like the fact that they can combine to make a bigger weapon. And for weapon storage, the swords go right on the back. Anyways, let's just get down a size comparison. To start off, here we have mainline Rise the Beast Cheetor, Nightbird, Wheeljack, Bumblebee, RC, Airazor, mainline Optimus Primal, mainline Optimus Prime, Terracon Freezer, his Voyager Wavemate Battletrap, and lastly, Scourge. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's get down to articulation. Starting off, we have a ball joint, which allows a swivel and an up and a down. With this goofy transformation hinge joint, it allows the shoulder to do an upward shift. Also, here's a full rotation at the arm. This little shoulder piece can move out, which allows for a bend at the shoulder. And with that hinge joint for transformation, you can move the shoulder out a bit more. Bicep rotation, bend at the shoulder, and a wrist swivel. By the way, this doesn't count. If you move the butt flat a bit upward, you can swivel the waist. Legs can spread. That can move up that far. Can move all the way back that far, I guess. Bend at the knee swivel, and there's a pivot joint for the foot, and the front of the foot can move up. And this whole section of the foot would have moved up had it not been for this little piece, which can move up, and yeah. But that would be a little goofy, wouldn't it? Not really. So yeah, that's pretty much it for articulation. Now let's get down to transformation. Alright, so transformation's pretty simple. First off, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you move this little section backwards, rotate the wrist, then you're going to rotate the whole arm section, and you do the same thing for the other side. So what you're going to do is you're going to push this whole section down, and then you're going to open this up, which will reveal the cheetah head. Then you're going to make sure this section over here is opened up. You're going to close this head, close that in, close that in, close that in, whatever. And then this slot over here will peg into that tab right there. There we go. And same process implies to the other side as well. Next, we're going to work on the legs. Make sure you move the butt flap a little bit outwards, which will give you enough space to do the whole process. Anyways, you're going to rotate the bottom leg, you're going to open this section up, and you're going to make sure it tabs into that slot over there. And you're going to close in that, move it out like that, and then open that up, leave it down like that, and same thing with the other side. And then finally you can close in the butt flap and adjust the tail however you want. So yeah, Cheetah mode, it looks pretty good. And I gotta say, the detail on this thing is pretty good. And I really like the way they did the head for the cheetah. This looks really good. The back of the cheetah, not too much. There's some hollow cavities on the hind legs, but whatever. And then Cheetor's hands for robot mode sticking out in the back. It's kind of a little goofy, but whatever. And of course this guy's got articulation, that being a double hinge joint for the tail, a whole bunch of hinge joints for the legs, and the foot works better. And of course there's some movement for the legs over here as well. Fortunately, the cheetah's head can't look up and down, but it can move side to side. And the cool thing about it is that the mouth opens up, just like Razor. I really hope the same thing applies to Rhinox, which inevitably it should. Also, if the cheetah looks a little boring like this, you could open it up a bit, kind of like that, and yeah. Also, weapon storage is just the same as the robot mode. They go conveniently right in the back. However, it looks a little weird in cheetah mode. I mean, they would have been utilized for little cannons, but one's a slot, the other's a tab, so yeah, not working. Also, here he is next to Razor and mainline Primal, even though the scale doesn't really correlate quite well. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all I have to say for this guy. Can't wait to see his debut in live action. Anyways, if you like what you saw, be sure to slam that like button. Perhaps share this with your friends as well. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications so that way you don't miss another video. And, most importantly, be sure to hit that big red button. So yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya!